Venus in the 8th house people appear very secretive, very mysterious, like from the outside. It's not people who you see and you know what they're about. You kind of have this feeling like, oh, there's something to figure out about this person. You have this feeling like they're not showing, off what is on the inside. They're not very open. And you're probably right. They aren't. This is kind of a half-conscious behavior they have. Because they are this is kind of their seductive vibe. They're like, oh, I'm not gonna show you everything, you need to come and find out. But it's not really like a planned strategy, it's just kind of more of a very natural way of being for them. I mean, that said, they are very seductive. Indirectly seductive, right? They're not gonna like do that by, coming and, telling you how they want you, or giving you direct looks. It will be very indirect, like they will just walk past you and not even look at you, but somehow with their energy they're like pulling you in and you are just magnetized by them. They have this kind of natural sex appeal, and they intrigue people very much because they appear to have something very deep. There's a depth to them that people are like kind of, really drawn to exploring. But at the same time, they are kind of dark, like kind of their appearance and everything. It's not, like a happy-go-lucky, a joyful appearance. It's kind of a bit dark. It's like, I've got some shadow to show you and you will love it. So yeah, and we all have shadows. So I feel like with Venus in the 8th house, these people kind of attract our shadow because they are kind of very open with showing theirs. Also, by the way they dress, it's kind of very subtly sexy. Not like, very overtly sexy, like, like a push-up bra and very short tights, but they might just wear leather pants and a tight black top, and they just, will look sexier than anybody else who is half naked. Then they also have this penetrating look, like when they look into your eyes, you just feel like they're looking into your soul. And like I said before, they have just something dark about them. They kind of almost induce some, dark sexual fantasies, they induce this feeling of people just wanting to come and spit it all out to them. It's like, oh, this is what I always wanted to do, this is all my fantasies. Can you, do that with me? They have this kind of, feeling about them that you just can go and spit out your darkness to them and all your secrets. So on the inside, this placement, like Venus in the 8th, they just crave intensity and depth more than anything. They can't stand small talk. They can't stand superficiality. They just don't even want to talk to you if you come to them and ask them like, how are you? The weather's nice. You just lost them immediately, right? So because they have a very strong intuition and they can see through people's facades. So they are not at all interested in people who put on a mask, or where they can sense that these people are not real, that they are kind of trying to, act out a persona to the world that they are actually not inside, or when they are overcompensating with, too much loudness or too much confidence for a lack of confidence or lack of, self-importance. So when they see this kind of fake behavior, they're also very turned off. So they are looking for depth. They want to connect to the real you. They're looking for realness, right? This is Scorpio in the 8th house. Like, give me the real deal. Who are you? And they know who you are. They see you, right? So the best thing you can do with them is like, just show yourself. Just go and show your dark side. Because this is why they are, said to love darkness. They don't love darkness, they love realness and depth. And our darkness, our shadow, is the last thing we will show to somebody. So it's as deep and as real as it gets. So this is what they want from you. They want the real you. And they are the ones who will not run away if you come out and you show them your insecurities, and you show them your strangeness or something that you've been hiding. They will very much love them, and they will feel like, okay, there is something real I can connect with this person. Yeah, that said, they are very much into osmosis. So like when they want to be with somebody, they just want to completely like merge into this other person and create kind of this vortex in which you are both caught. Right? They tend to create like power dynamics or codependent relationships because they just love getting into like a complete connection that doesn't involve any individuality anymore. And this is also why, they are so sexually attractive, because they give you this feeling like, I want all of you. I don't want just your heart. I want your skin, and I want your flesh and blood and your bones, and I want your soul. Like, I want to devour you. People just feel like, this intense, like they are being consumed by them. And this is usually a very, intense and unique experience for people. They are said to be very sexual, but one has to understand that a Venus in the 8th house is not sexual in a way a Venus in the 5th house is, like a fun approach to sex. For them, sex is really serious. Like it's like a deep expression of emotion for them. So they are not promiscuous at all. Like they will actually choose very carefully who they connect with on a sexual level, because this experience for them is very deep. So if you want to get with a Venus in the 8th house, I mean, before even considering like how you can get them, you want to consider if you're ready for them. Like, are you ready to like lay your soul out bare naked and really confront yourself with yourself? Because they're going to make you confront yourself with yourself. They're going to be like painfully honest and direct, and really they will bring out your shadow, and they will like call you out on everything they see you're trying to hide. So you want to be able to face that and to deal with that. If you are, then there's not much you can do to or should do to approach them. They will feel. They are very emotional. It's like it's a water house, right? So Venus in the 8th house, they're very intuitive and very emotional. They just feel when somebody is ready, is emotionally open. So they will just navigate towards you. Maybe you don't want to approach them directly either. Maybe you just want to, like stay around them, like circulate around them, be in their proximity, and just let them feel the attraction. Maybe send some subtle signs, but not something very, direct or obvious. Make them feel wanted. Maybe send over a drink, or make a compliment as you pass by and then go, but leave this space in there for them to, get intrigued. And yeah, then it will just naturally happen that you guys navigate towards each other. And when it happens, when they pull you into their vortex, then you need to let yourself go into it. So good luck with that. Definitely an experience with those folks. Hope you enjoyed this one, and yeah, hope you recognize yourself in it. And we're gonna be probably discussing some of this in the comments, so looking forward to it.